What's up everyone, it's Adam from Life of Adam. Today I'm back with a brand new video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the differences between the American Red Cross and the American Lifeguard Association in terms of your lifeguard certification. I know there's a lot of people out there that want to pick between either certification so that they can become a lifeguard. And in this video, I'm going to break down what to expect and the main differences between the two. Now, before I dive into this, if you guys are new to the channel, I make a bunch of lifeguarding content about passing the course, passing the swim tests, basically everything you need to know. So definitely consider subscribing and liking the video to show your support to the channel. Now, when it comes to these two certifications, they're a little different than you might expect. When it comes to the American Red Cross ARC, this is the more widely popular option, especially in the United States, because this is typically used for your typical public pool, your public beach, your YMCA. The purpose of the American Red Cross is a certification that a lot of jobs will accept, and it covers all of your bases. However, when it comes to the course itself, it tends to be longer, it tends to be more expensive, and it tends to be a little bit more difficult than the American Lifeguard Association. Now, the American Lifeguard Association, the purpose of this course, it's a more simplified version of the American Red Cross. It's not as expensive, it's a lot quicker to do, and its main appeal is for those private pools, those hotel, resort pools, where you know in advance that they accept the certification. So if you're someone who wants to work at a specific job and you know this is where you want to work before you even become a lifeguard, ask them if they accept American Lifeguard Association certifications. And if they do, this will be the quicker route and it'll also be the less expensive route to take in order for you to be able to work there. Now, another main difference between the two is that the American Red Cross is very strict in terms of the days that you have to be there, the hours in the pool, the tests at the very end, the CPR mock test, the written test, the lifeguard rescue tests where they give you scenarios. You have to be present for all of these, and the course falls on certain days and certain hours. So you have to be in attendance for the 100% of it. In terms of the American Lifeguard Association, it's a lot more flexible. I've heard of classes where all you do is you take the swim test in person and the majority of it is online and you can do it at your pace. So this is definitely the easier route, but I do want to warn you, if you are someone who wants to have your options open, American Lifeguard Association is not going to weigh as much as the American Red Cross certification. It's not as popular, it's not as difficult. So if a job doesn't accept it, don't be surprised because it's not nearly as recognized. Now, both of these certifications will be valid for 2 years and then you can get recertified. For the American Red Cross, a recertification can just be 1 day for a couple of hours, maybe like 4 to 5 hours, where you do the swim test, you do the rescues, you do a written test at the end, and then you're done. It's very quick, and then you get another 2 years of your eligibility to be a lifeguard. Me personally, I've never gotten recertified for the American Lifeguard Association. I'm assuming it's very similar because the curriculum is very similar. It just may be a little bit more difficult to get that recertification in terms of the offerings near you. Now, I mentioned this briefly. When it comes to the structure of the class and what it covers, they're both very similar. I would say the American Lifeguard Association has its own variations of things and it's a lot more concise. But when it comes to understanding the entirety of being a lifeguard, first aid, CPR, water rescues, backboarding, basic procedures, the American Red Cross covers it more in depth. So my overall recommendation for you, if you're someone who wants to keep their options open, who wants to have a certification that's more widely accepted, I would do the American Red Cross. However, if you're someone who knows they want to work somewhere at a specific resort, at a specific pool, and that's like the reason why you want to become a lifeguard, ask if they accept this, and if they do, this will be the cheaper and quicker option so that you can start working. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Comment down below your questions and your thoughts, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks so much. Peace out.